All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Northeast Wisconsin VRC Showdown. We are so very happy that you joined us here at Lambeau Field in the Atrium. I know that it was a challenge for many of you to get here, so thank you for that extra effort. I'm so glad that you got here safely as well, and we pray that you go home safely after a couple of days. But this is going to prove to be some exciting competition. We literally have some of the best teams in the world for VRC here this year. We have several teams, I haven't counted, we have several teams that have already qualified for the World Championship, and we are going to add 3 to that list by the end of this event. So we thank you very much for being here. My name is Nathan Nolte. I'm one of the event partners here. This is Ron Losey. He's the other event partner. If you have any questions over the next couple of days, please feel free to come and find us, and we will help you out. I'll make one announcement before I forget. We are having custom event apparel. There was some confusion with the company, though, and they are going to be here. They were going to be here this afternoon, but they're going to be here first thing in the morning and all day tomorrow. So we will have Fine Designs having custom event apparel starting tomorrow. All right? We're going to start with honoring our country with the national anthem, and we're going to welcome one of our judges up for that, Mr. Philip Wyman.
Who's also one of my alumni.
Thank you, Mr. Losey and Mr. Nolte. Please stand, gentlemen, remove your hats. Oh. Sting in am gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, and in honor of our Canadian friends, we're really happy to have them here, by the way, as we... Okay, so a few introductions before we get started with the teams. Over here you see a bunch of people that have given their time today and tomorrow are judges. Well, please give them a hand. And then we also have our referees. Some of them are here, some of them are finishing, grabbing a last-minute bite. We're really excited to have Zia Miller, who's a world-class referee here, to be our head referee. And we also feel we're blessed here in Wisconsin to have some of the better referees around as well. So hopefully you'll find that to be true. Welcome to Lambeau Field. Wisconsin in February, you have to love it. Okay, so announce the teams that are here, and I'm really excited to see the number of teams that are here and the quality is here. So, from Naples, Florida, we have Team 94G. Also from Naples, Florida, 94Z. From Bunker Hill, Indiana, 100A. From San Jose, California, 240D, the Cheesy Poofs. 240F, the Cheesy Poofs. And 240J, the Cheesy Poofs. 254, I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. 254D, F, and I. From Niles West High School in Skokie, Illinois, we have 321J. From Niles North High School, we have 333A and 333B. From Appleton, Wisconsin, we have 536B and 536C. They're my teams, by the way. From North Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, we have 1032A, 1032B, and 1032Z. From Neenah, Wisconsin, we have 1200A, 1200B, 1200D, and 1200Z. This Mountain Dew outfit has been around for years and years and years. I'm amazed it's still together. From Woodbridge, Virginia, we have 1575M, 1575R, and 1575Y. From Wrightstown, Wisconsin, we have 1750A, 1790A, 1790B, and 1790C. I really should have grabbed my glasses. From Bellevue, Nebraska, 3141A. From Greenwood, Indiana, 3231S. From Dublin, California, 3303S. From Freedom, Wisconsin, 4082B. From Omaha, Nebraska, 4326B and 4326C. From St. Cloud, Wisconsin, 4410B. From Appleton, Wisconsin, 5062F and 5062X. From Appleton, Wisconsin, 5509C, 5509E, 5509G. From here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, 6001X. From Indianapolis, Ohio, 6210N, 6210S, 6210X, and 6210Y. From Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, home of one of the best road racing courses in North America. I lost my place. I knew I shouldn't have turned away. Okay, 6422A. From Bayport, Wisconsin, 6225A, 6225B. From Bozeman, Montana, we have 8481X and 8481Z. From Brentwood, Tennessee, we have 9384C, or 64C, I'm sorry, 9364C, 9364D, 9364E. From Waupun, Wisconsin, we have 9675E, I'm sorry, 9875E and 9875W. From Markham, Ontario, Canada, we have 16868K. From McGee, Arkansas, 2150A, 21050B, 21050C, 21050E, 21050F. From Erlanger, Kentucky, 38141B. From Seymour, Wisconsin, the home of the hamburger, so they claim, 41463A, 41463B. From Kenosha, Wisconsin, 43171D, 43171E. Who apparently chose not to send anyone. From Mercer, Wisconsin, 54547M. From Aurora, Illinois, 60502X and 60502Z. And from Jefferson, South Dakota, 77000X. Like I said, I forgot to grab my glasses. Looking forward to a really exciting couple of days of competition. I'm just impressed with how far some of these teams have come. The competition, I think, is going to be stupendous. So let's get this thing rolling.
All right. I do have some printed schedules. Unfortunately, the toner ran out on the printer. So we're going to get that fixed, and we'll get more printed schedules. VexVia should be up to date, but I also put some printed schedules on the queuing tables. I'd like to bring to the floor, though, now our head referee for the event, Zaya Miller, and she will go over rules and questions.
So teams, this is officially the drivers' meeting, so you might not want to go too far away.
I want this. Hi, everybody. All right, so we're going to do the me babbling pointlessly for several minutes, and then we'll do the important stuff, which is questions. So, as always, the most important or second most important, it's one of those two things, is G1, and that is basically the don't be a jerk rule. That extends to your teammates, your opponents, your alliance partners, parents. That extends to you. Don't be a jerk to the other parents in the crowd. Don't be jerks to your kids when they do something arguably stupid. Make sure that everybody is being kind. Be super kind to the volunteers because we are all volunteers. No one has paid us to be here except in salad or a sandwich. Yeah, so just be nice to everybody. Robotics is not Little League Baseball, so let's not do any of that. Other important thing is come to the field with goggles in front of your eyeballs, not on your forehead, not tucked into your shirt, not in a pocket. I don't like it when people lose eyes. Your parents don't like it when people lose eyes. Let's make sure we're protecting your eyeballs, please. Come to the field ready to play. You need to You need to air up your pneumatics before you place your robot on the field. I know that is a paradigm shift for many of you, so I'm going to say it again. Put air in your cylinder before your robot is on the field. Got it? Other questions about that? There's a rule about it. It's like T4 or something. T what? 7. There we go. T7. Hold your question. We'll get to that. What? We'll get to it. Hold it. You're also going to come to the field ready to play. That means your batteries are charged, your controller is good to go. You're not trying to set up a program on your laptop at the side of the field. Be ready to go. We are not repairing robots on the field. Oh my gosh. Also, if you are using the little IQ Pop-It things to hold your license plates on, please also strongly consider adding a zip tie, because if they pop off, I inevitably have no idea what color robot you are, and that can end up being match affecting. So maybe zip ties. If you come with license plates that are reversible or have one behind the other, please make sure that our view is obscured of the opposite color, because if I can see through your robot and you're red, but I see blue, I could yell at you for something that's not a problem. So obscure your license plates, wear the correct ones, make sure they're attached properly. Keep your arms out of the field. This is a raised field. You're gonna wanna do this, but these robots want to eat you because you are a snack. You're gonna point like a T-Rex, or you're gonna take a step back, but don't be doing this. Certainly don't be doing this over a platform. So point like a T-Rex, pull your elbows into your body, do tiny arms. Autonomous means no humans, and that includes disconnecting your controller from the field. Don't disconnect your controller. Don't turn your controller off. Don't interact with your controller in any way. In autonomous or between autonomous and driver control. If you do it, it can become a DQ because it kind of looks like you're trying to game the system, and I don't like that. Please keep your robots together. I'm gonna get that you're gonna drop bits and pieces, but let's try not to leave whole armatures on the field. That would be great. Remember, when you disconnect from the field towers, squeeze the little pin. Don't just yank it out. So squeeze the little pin and then pull gently. And then hang it back up if you would, so that they don't get stepped on, crushed, and destroyed. SG3, I'm not going to go over the whole thing because it's long. It's a page and a half. But I will tell you the following highlights. That platform is protected. Transitive is infinite. So if they're touching their platform and there's a mobile goal and a ring and another ring and another ring and another ring and then a mobile goal, and you grab that last mobile goal in the chain of things that are touching each other, you've sort of technically contacted transitively their platform. If you really want to go deep into it, there is a Q&A called Transitive Limitations. It is cursed. I apologize for it. So contact is transitive. The legs and the hinges of the platforms are not technically the platforms. So if somebody contacts that, probably not a problem. Please make sure that you are playing offensively when it comes to platform interactions and not defensively in those last 30 seconds. Parts of SG3 do also include that you can force an opponent into a penalty, but only if you're playing offensively. Remember, SG14 supersedes S4G. whatever. 14 supersedes 13. So offensive play still rules out over forcing your opponent into a penalty. Other things to note. No trapping for more than 5 seconds. I don't actually need this microphone. I'm loud. I have to talk very quietly to not blow out all of your eardrums right now. So you'll hear me count, and I'll just pre-warn you. I count down. Jake counts up. Where's Jake? Jake counts up. If you hear 3, it'll probably be together. But other than that, a flurry of numbers are just going to be coming at your ears. One of us will eventually yield to the other. I don't know who it's going to be. Make sure that you back away a full field tile and 5 seconds before you come back in for another trap. The trapping count doesn't reset until you've backed away for that full 5-second reset period. Remember to not mess with your opponent's stuff during autonomous. However, if you get pulled across because you are both interacting with a neutral mobile goal, that is not like a faulted issue. Remember, you've got to clear the autonomous win point line and score rings in both of your mobile goal bases in order for it to be a win point bonus. I think those are the big scary things. Oh, hey, you know what somebody did at a match that was really silly? It's the end of the match. They put their controller down on the platform and unbalanced it. Don't do that. We had to replay parts of that. It was silly. So make sure that just hang on to your controller. Don't disconnect your controller until we are all done scoring the match. Remember, you no longer have multiple matches to bring any issues to my attention. If you have an issue and I have already left the field, which I can pretty much guarantee you, I will have already left the field, ask one of the other scorekeeping referees, hey, I need to talk to Zaya. I have a question about this. They will come and get me. But if you leave, I can't help you. And remember, if you come to me with your cell phone in hand, it better be to point out a Q&A or a specific rule and not to try and show me a video. Because we can't review those. I can't review photographs. I can't review videos. None of my other scorekeeping referees can do that either. All right, I think that's the big stuff. Is that the big stuff? I think that's the big stuff. All right, let's do questions. So we're going to start here. I'm going to point. You're going to raise arms or step forward. In fact, if you have a question, you can just go ahead and come down to the stanchions and then ask questions. I love questions. Questions make me better at my job. Questions bring up weird things that you make me puzzle through. I love questions. There are very few stupid questions. Come. Ah, that's fine. I didn't need those. Hi. What's your question?
Sorry. Can we put a goal on the corner of the field, like on top of it?
Can we put a goal on the corner of the field, like on top of it? So you mean this, right? Yeah, you can do that. If you knock it out of the field, then we have to deal with it like it's a mobile goal that's been knocked out of the field. If you send it out of the field on purpose, we're going to have a chit chat about that because she's not supposed to be sending things out of the field on purpose. But yeah, you can do this. It's awkward. It might fall. Somebody else might knock it out of the field and then it's their problem. Come.
It was a little tough to hear you. Did you say we can or cannot push people offensively into our platform?
Okay, so you're thinking about pushing people into your platform as an offensive maneuver, but it is not an offensive maneuver. If you are carrying a mobile goal, if you are trying to get to your platform, then you are playing offense. But if you are trying intentionally to force them into a DQ, then you are probably not playing offense. You're playing defense. And then we err on the side of the offensive robot. SG3 is messy. The fact that it requires a page and a half means it is messy. We will talk about every single one of the SG3 rulings as they come up. Yeah, come.
Because of the risen field, if I put the tied yellow goal onto my platform and it is hanging off but not touching anything else, is that still considered balanced and scored?
All right, if you put a tall mobile goal onto the platform and it begins to dangle precipitously over the edge of the field, but it is not touching anything, is it still scored? As long as it is not touching anything outside of the field itself, that includes not touching the skirt for the riser, not touching the riser, not touching the field tower, then it is still scored. But the moment it contacts something outside of the field, if it's before the last 30 seconds, we will remove it, replace it on the field in a similar position to where it was, but not on the platform. If it is in the last 30 seconds of the match, we remove it. It is ours. We keep it forever until the end of time.
All right, so I was going to ask you a question about autonomous and crossing the line, which is supposed to make you lose autonomous. That only happens if it's the robot that crosses, correct?
Yes. So if you drive up to a mobile goal in the middle, you don't manage to actually pick it up and you push it into the opponent's autonomous zone or their home zone, then they probably still win autonomous and nothing happens to you. One more question.
Regarding the same topic, would it then be legal or not to launch rings into the other zone of the field?
Do not launch rings into the opposing zone of the field. You are not supposed to be messing with the opposing zone of the field. If you incidentally and inconsequentially impact something on the opposing side of the field, like a ring rolls over there, probably not a problem. If you are launching rings at the opponent's robot, neat, bad. Don't do it. No using rings as weapons. All right, also, but bonus points if you shoot them at referees, because that's just kind of fun. No actual bonus points are awarded. Yes? Oh, come. Why are all the questions down here?
Are you allowed to push rings on the other's platform to make it unbalanced?
Okay, if you prevent a platform from becoming balanced, you are at fault. However, when they clarified SG3 and then they clarified it again and then they had to update a rule, rings are not a problem. So yeah, you can try and shove rings under the platform in such a way that they prevent it from becoming balanced, but that's a lot of rings. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. SG6.
It talks about rings on Alliance mobile goals being safe.
Rings on Alliance mobile goals are safe. So, rings on mobile goals. So if you have rings on your Alliance mobile goal, that includes on the branch or in the bowl, and one ring gets descored. Unless the match is a 3-point swing, it's a warning, not a DQ. Yes, rings on your mobile goals are safe. However, it only rises to a DQable offense if it impacts the outcome of the match. So, one ring gets knocked out of a bowl in the beginning of the match, and the alliance that was the offender ends up with 2 balanced robots and 3 mobile goals on a platform, probably not match affecting that 1-point swing. We do keep track of those. I have seen a match where 1 point was the swing in the match, and they got DQ'd. But it really is only if it is match affecting. It's a warning otherwise, or if it becomes an obvious strategy, then it's repeated intent. Yes?
I may just not remember this rule, but when placing rings into the field, does your robot have to be on your side?
You can place your your rings into the field wherever your robot is on the field. However, you may not impart energy to them. You may not drop them from a height. You may not feed them into your robot. You may not set them down and then readjust them. You put them in, you take your hand out. You do not feed them into a robot. You put them on the tile before the first row of teeth. Yes. I'm never going to get over there. If you've got questions and you're over there, I suggest a strategic move to over here.
Could you go over the rules of hoarding?
The rules with hoarding. My other favorite messy thing. All right. You may be in possession. That means controlling the movement of a mobile goal. You can be in possession of as many mobile goals as you want. However, if you are not possessing it and you are blocking access, it is considered hoarding. You may hoard 1 mobile goal. And you may hoard that 1 mobile goal wherever you want. Now, if you start hoarding 2 mobile goals, but nobody cares and nobody's coming over there, probably not a problem because nobody's trying to access them. But if you are blocking access and someone's trying to access that more than 1 mobile goal that you are hoarding, that's when we have a problem. And we'll warn you about it. You will hear from us. Our goal is always to warn you before we have to do something about it. Hoarding, so messy. Okay, other questions? Am I actually going to make it past this section? Ha ha ha. Questions, questions, questions. Are we just waving? Excellent. Love that. When you get to the fields and you are done, you will not do what I just did. You will go out that way. So that's the exit. You come in from over here. You exit to the behind of the fields. Don't cross over the live stream equipment. I'm the first person who's probably going to take out a camera. Yes. Trapping is only trapping if you're trying to escape. You got to be actively trying to get out of there for them to be trapping you. If you're just sitting there or you're trying to score and they're bonking into you, not trapping. More questions? No? All the questions were over there? Well, that's kind of boring. All right, we're going to do one more quick pass, and then I think it is about time for matches. Oh, we have a little time. That's exciting. All right, we are running super, super fast match cycle times. They are like 2 minutes, 45 seconds. That is super zippy. That means that when I get to a field, I expect you to be there and you to be ready to go because we are moving quick like bunnies. The other most important thing is to have fun and go be awesome. So go, be awesome. Show up to your matches. If your robot dies, send a representative. Don't make me DQ you.
Sorry, one more thing for teams before you go too far. One more thing for teams. This is about skills matches at this event. So we are going to have an hour of specific skills matches on the competition fields tomorrow morning from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock a.m. But in addition, you are welcome to run skills whenever you want at your pods practice field in your pits. What you just need to do, you got to plan a little bit ahead. You got to know when you have a gap in your schedule. And then you're going to come over by the scoring table and let us know, hey, we want to run a skills match in 5 minutes or whatever. And then we'll get a scorekeeping ref to come over to your field. We'll ask those that are practicing to give you the field for the minute that you need for skills, and then you can run your skills match. The skills will probably prove to be pretty significant at this event due to the number of teams that are here that have already qualified for the World Championship. So you'll definitely want to make sure you get your attempts in. All right, we are going to be beginning at 6 o'clock with our first matches. So that is 25 minutes from now. We'd ask the teams for the first 3 matches to come to the field in 20 minutes. We will see you soon.
It says 1. It was freaking me out. Oh, yeah, it does that. I grabbed the battery. You got one? You good with me changing it? Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Tomorrow?
You should be in queue or at the field.
All right, folks, we are ready for matches 1, 2, and 3 to queue on the field, and for, I'd assume, 4, 5, and 6 to be on the queuing table. Team 60502X needs to be on field 1. All right. They're putting air in there. They can put air in their robot up here, right?
Not on the field. They can do it next.
Gotcha.
Teams, if you're interested in running a skills run during the practice time during matches, come on over to the computer area. The scoring area will get you a ref to help you do that.
It's really easy to see.
It is.
And yes.
Holding up. Oh, see, you two are going to die on these ladders. Yeah, I would wait for this. Yeah. So it's variant and icky, but legal, but icky. Okay. Goggles on eyeball. Red is goggling. Blue is ready. There. Let me know when you're ready with your thumbs.
All right, we're looking for thumbs up here. Used to do that with like flags.
Yeah, I used to do it with flags, and then flags just became a pain in the butt. Nobody had flags anymore. I had a stack.
I have a ton of them in my basement. Oh my god, they're all over the place.
Everybody, you got flags?
Yeah, they're like in the installation in my basement. We stuck them in there.
Yes, doing the thing. I'll let you announce.
All right, we are good to go here. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go.
Not supposed to do that, eh?
60502X. Quite the autonomous there. Really going for it. A for effort. Autonomous win and a win point to the Blue Alliance. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh God, are they stuck? Okay, here we go.
60502X after that interesting autonomous. Almost stuck there on the platform. They almost impaled 536C there with the tallest yellow goal. Speaking of 536C, though, going over, playing some defense. No regard for the Reds robot safety there on the platform. 1790C. Over towards me here on the field. Eyeing up this blue goal. But 536, has a feeling they have something to say about it. Just a little more than a minute left in the match here. 536C, second goal of the match. Number 2 on the platform, looking for another. 1790C, one blue mobile goal in their robot, pushing it over to their side of the field. That doesn't score any points for them, but it does take points away from the Blue Alliance. 536C has something to say about it, though. Come over here with their claw, picking it up, taking it away. Unfortunately, dropping it just a little bit short of their platform. 45 seconds left in the match. Remember, folks, at 30 seconds, you can no longer touch the opponent's platform. 536E taking advantage of that here, putting two blues on top of their platform, grabbing another one of those yellows and throwing it on. 5 more seconds until that ever so important 30-second period. 536 eyeing up a 4th goal here. They've got 5 total in their zone, 3 on their platform. 60502X pushing 1 red all the way over onto their side of the field. A little bit of a pin count here in the red corner. 13 seconds left in the match. 536C deliberating some ruling here. One part, almost the last second balance. Fortunately, Carl's right back down. Where are these guys from? These guys from California? Oh, Arkansas. Is this on? There we go. Okay, looks like both teams are ready. Are we good on the computer? All right, we're good to go here. Both teams ready. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. 7700X, our only team here from South Dakota. And to add to that, the last team that won this tournament was from South Dakota. Doing a little bit of a dance over there in the corner. Let's see if they can dance all the way to the championship here. With a little bit of a win point here. Win on the red, win point on the blue. Crowd interaction, love to see it. All right, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 21050E. One of the teams representing Arkansas here. Quite the drive, I'd assume. Maybe a flight, you never know. But 3303S, interesting design here, holding 2 goals. I'm sorry, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I don't want to say wrong things here. Holding 3 goals and loading rings onto 1. Quite the impressive feat here. Their partner in red, that South Dakota team, 1 yellow goal, possibly chasing after this blue robot here, eyeing up a little bit of defense. About 1:13 left here on the clock. 3303S. Oh my goodness, you're gonna have to bear with me here for a couple of matches here, folks. Parked on the platform, 7700X. Looking like maybe adding a 4th goal onto this platform here. Quite the impressive feat, especially for only match 2. 5509E, keep in mind, folks, they did have that win point. That will help them quite a bit when we get a little bit closer to the elimination rounds. A little bit of an unbalanced park here. 40 seconds left. They got plenty of time to balance it. 7700X. Going over, eyeing up this blue goal, taking it out of the corner, grabbing it, picking it up, turning around, de-scoring a ring. The refs might have something to say about that. I'll have to ask them after. I'll let you all know. 5509E, making it up that platform. 1 red, 1 blue in their possession. Balanced platform, 2 goals. Only one of them counts for points, however. 3303S. Quite the impressive park here. 3 goals, including the big one. Let me tell you, that doesn't have... Oh, my God. I don't know what that is, but I'm excited to learn what it is later. That looks insane. Outriggers? Yeah. All right, looks like we're going to go here. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. The field here, 1 Indiana team, 1 Wisconsin team. I'm sure some bragging rights will probably be had over this match. Both of these 62-10 teams Quite some interesting designs. Love to see it. A little bit of a hoarding robot there over on the blue side. Looks like we have a blue team autonomous win driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 6210Y, that triangle base. Looking pretty interesting, but I have a feeling they have something up their sleeve for this blue alliance. 6210S, their sister team, also from Indiana. A little bit of a combine hoarding robot mechanism they got there on the front, holding one yellow goal already. Their partner in blue, 1790A. Looks like they might be having a handful of troubles here being stuck on a ring. 1032B from North Fond du Lac. Looking at that blue goal over there, trying to take that out of the blue team's possession. D scoring some points. 629Y. Almost readies that goal. Never mind, they're ready it like a champ. Experts. They've done it before, I can tell. Going up for the platform here. I've been told to watch my head. I'm not looking for a decapitation or a concussion. I've been there in terms of the concussion, not the decapitation. That blue robot, that big blue robot, 3 goals in its possession here. 1 blue, 2 yellows. 6210Y trying to throw a yellow goal up there on this platform. Oh my gosh, a blue goal. I'm learning I'm colorblind, apparently. This is interesting. 1032B, their partner in red, coming over, give him a little bit of high five. Yeah, I don't need my face. It's fine. It's fine. I have to wear a mask at college anyway. No one will notice. 6210Y going up here for this hang. I've heard stories, but I haven't seen it yet. Quite an interesting design. Love to see it. Their partner, though, so close to a double park there. Looks like we have a score here. Qualification match number 2. Dominant performance from the red team, 183 to Blues 76. Over there on qualification match 3, it sounds like we're debating whether or not that hang there on that platform is legal or not. Refs going back and forth.
Pulled a muscle just then. We're cool.
We don't need muscles for robotics. They are, yeah, robots are heavy. That's a good point. That's a good point. That would, oh my God. Okay. Everyone's good. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm hearing some pretty impressive things about this 3141A machine here. Both capacity and the ability to park. They were doing a little bit of bragging earlier, and I simply told them, show me. So we might see We got an autonomous win point on red, but in the match, the blue team wins autonomous driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. On the red side of our field here, 9364E. Really nice paneling there on the side. The ice, or God, what's that called? Plexiglass. Oh my goodness. It's late. I'm sorry. I haven't had my coffee yet. That might work. 4410B on that red team. Mostly known for their green, though. Two goals inside of their robot. Line it up possibly for some rings here. Got one. Almost making it. Gets in the bowl. Gonna watch out for my head again. Oh my goodness. 9364E. Going for rings, 2 goals in the robot. Folks, you're gonna notice a lot of the times, once teams have 2 goals in their robot, they are eyeing up those rings. Making sure they can just kind of put a metaphorical cherry on top of what they already have. 3141A, though, not disappointing from what they told me earlier here today. I did hear 4 goals, and I only see 2, maybe 3. So I'm hoping for 4 eventually. That robot got me excited. 9364E, though, full red goal. Big yellow in their front claw there. Putting down the red. Seconds left. That means you can't touch your opponent's platform anymore. 9364E going up and looking at this big yellow goal here. Grabbing it in the back of the robot. Doing a little bit of a swap here. Red one in the front, yellow one in the back. 4410B throwing a yellow on top of their goal. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication here on the red side. 3141A going up for that ever so elusive park. 2 goals on that platform. 3 seconds left. And almost... I don't think that is. Oh my God. That Red Alliance, quite the impressive feat there. If they were touching their platform, everything on top of it would count as on the ground. And by ground, I mean those foam tiles on that robot field. But impressive feat of driving there. Looks like they weren't touching the platform. We good? All right, looks like everyone's good to go here. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. I was coming over here to introduce the red team, but then took one look at one of the red robots and realized it should be called the purple team. Because, oh my gosh, style points a million. Like, come on now. A little bit of finger gun action here from over on the red side. All right, looks like we got an Auton win on blue. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 8481Z, one of our teams here representing Montana. One of 2, that is. Let's see if potential pair up there in the elimination rounds. 6001X with that holonomic drive, sometimes known as an X drive, allows them to move side to side, strafing side to side, left and right. 333B, 2 goals in their robot, yellow in the front, blue in the back, full blue in the back, I might add. Their partner in blue, though, 8481Z, also with 2 goals. Spoke too soon, actually 1. Nope, spoke too soon again. That's actually 2. Looks like 2 rings scored in that goal there. Looking at their platform, driving in circles. Quite the strategy. Love to see it. Going for a couple of rings. See them across the field. 2 or 3 there make it onto the pole of that blue mobile goal. 5509G, sharing that trait with their partners. They can both strafe left and right. In one's case, it is the X drive. In the other's, it's the Mechanum drive. 8481Z, having a little bit of a problem here. Side of the field, but I don't think that's any form of penalty or disqualification. We'll hear from the refs in a little bit here. A little bit of pneumatic action coming out of 5509G there from the red team. A little bit of tippiness also from 333B here on the blue side. Throwing a yellow smack in the middle of that blue platform. .333B going up for a second goal here on their platform. Let's see if they can get it. Number 2 down and good. 2 seconds left in the match. couple of teams here still getting ready to go. All right, looks like we're good to go here. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. A couple of states here represented in this match: Arkansas, Florida, and 2 Wisconsin teams. Should be a nice change from the usual Wisconsin. Autonomous looks like a tie. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Right as that match begins, lots of pneumatics firing. Hearing a little bit of pneumatic action out of 536B. Quite ready to zoom across that field, grab that yellow goal that the blue team had put in the corner. Unfortunately, a little bit of a drop out of 536 here. Their partner, 94Z from Florida, though, 2 goals in their robot, 1 red in the back, 1 yellow in the front. Looking like they might be looking for a little of a park positioning, waiting to get ready for that end of the match. 21050F from Arkansas. Looks like blue needs to get that goal out of the bottom of the platform. If they don't, we could be looking at, not a super fun experience for that blue team here. Awesome job by that Arkansas team. Their partner in blue, 9875E, looking to grab this yellow goal here. Lining up, going over. Looks like they got it. Encountering a little bit of defense from 536B here. 39 seconds left in the match. (94Z) right at that 30-second buzzer slams down that yellow goal on the platform, turning around, looking for this red one, encountering just a little bit of interaction with their partner in red there. That looks like 2 goals on that red platform. Looks like 1 on the blue. This could be coming down to the wire here. Looking at a little bit of interaction here in the last few seconds of this match.
My bad.
We've somehow subtracted people from the red side. I'm not sure how this happened, but on the blue side, 21050A, intimidating their opponents with the enthusiasm. Love to see it. Also, love the stuff in the hair. Love it. All right, we're good to go here. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Do I say it again? There we go. Sorry. Sound waves work weird. We just went the other way around the planet. Looks like blue won that autonomous period. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Hearing lots of communication from the drive coach and the driver on the red side. Unfortunately, looks like that blue robot, 21050A, able to yoink that one right out of the red team's claw. But the red team got that big yellow goal right back in their red zone. A little bit of a steal, a little bit of a tug of war going on here in this red corner. Looks like the red team a little bit victorious. 21050A dropping goals left and right out of their robots. Let's see if they can fix that here in the next few matches. But their partner in blue coming across the field, 60502Z on their way to help. Getting that red robot stuck in the corner there. That is not a pin because the red robot is not trying to leave the corner. If the red robot was trying to leave the corner, then we'd start hearing a pin count out of our refs. On the red side, 6425A, already a couple of goals on top of their platform, even though 30 seconds hasn't hit yet. Lots of communication over on the blue side, not only in between teams, but back and forth between both of them. 1200B, one robot. Looking like they're going to try and pick it up here. Maybe seeing a park. That 30-second buzzer has gone. 60502Z. Going to try to put a third goal on top of that platform. Looks like they're getting it here. Their partner, 21050A, trying to help get that red goal. 10 seconds left in the match. 1200B trying to get that yellow goal out of the blue side of the field here in the last second. Let's see if they can get...
Ready? Ready? Yes, yes, yes. No, yes. Stop. Guys, you have all of your driver match load rings that you should have. You should have 3 preloads, 9 in the bucket. You got your rings. One couple goes in that bucket. So they go in that bucket. All right. Good.
All right, looks like we're going to go here. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. A little bit of action here. Looks like one red goal picked up by 21050C. Doesn't look like much else is happening, though. Looks like I'm going to driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. It turns out we've actually had 2. Got to stay on top of things. That's what I'm learning here. 21050C, 2 goals. A little bit of tippy action here, but their partner, 1575M from Virginia, one of the handful of Virginia teams here. Looks like they're trying to load up their platform well before that 30-second safe period. On the blue side, looks like 41463A. Trying to throw a handful of rings on one of their blue goals. But it looks like 1575M. Sorry, folks. You're going to have to bear with me here. A lot of these teams, I'm not like super great at saying super fast, but we'll get it worked out. We'll get it worked out. 1575M. There we go. Picking up that blue goal, taking it back over to the red side possibly here. And their partner, 21050C, throwing a red on the platform, red in the back of their robot. Let's see where they go with it. But on the blue side, looks like those blue robots were trying to guard that yellow goal, getting a little bit pushed out of the way here. A little bit of defense from the red team. 21050C. Lots of action, getting rid of that yellow goal. Almost tipped it over into that blue goal. Now it is tipped over, just not on the blue goal. This is a much better scenario. 1200D, another robot using that X drive. Always fun to see some unique designs here. 1575M, red goal in the robot. 12 seconds left to see if they can throw a fourth onto that platform.
Just sort of collection. See what you can get. Reduction. Robots getting shredded. Red alert, are you ready?
All right, looks like we're going to go here for qualification match number 9. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm hearing one of the refs apparently is a big fan of Star Trek. I haven't watched a whole lot of Star Trek, but I'm going to try and do a ref right when driver control starts. All right, they won? Blue won? Okay, sorry. I'm a few seconds behind. Blue team won autonomous driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Now for my Star Trek joke. Bear with me here. That blue robot was moving at warp speed. I tried. I went for it. There will be more Star Trek jokes. Star Wars jokes is a little more my forte, so we might be able to look forward to that. 53171D, coming out of the southern portions of the state of Wisconsin. One yellow goal in their front claw. Their partner, 9364D, absolutely vicious with that defense, yanking that yellow goal out of that blue team's claw. But speaking of blue team, 254F, team out of California, really wants that yellow goal from that red team. Let's see if they can go get it here. 9364D, early placement of a goal there on that Red Alliance platform. A little bit of communication here from the teams on the red side, talking about whether or not what they want to move, but blue team heard me. Lots of communication from that side of the field now, too. 3 seconds left until that ever so important 30 seconds. Might be seeing a park here. A couple goals on top of this red platform. We'll see. Hearing some communication. Team from Tennessee up there with a park. The team from Wisconsin coming up, throwing another yellow goal there on top of that platform, perhaps. Let's see what happens here. Balanced. This is close, folks. 10 seconds left to see if they can get a fourth. But on the blue side of the field, one parked robot, 2 goals. And their partner being told not to move.
Come off the field. I think I'll do that at state. Red ready. Fabulous.
All right, looks like we're going to go here on qualification 10. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Here's the thing. This blue team, I'm pretty sure, has already won a signature event together. Is this true? Okay, qualification match. I'm scared. I am frightened. Blue team with the autonomous win. All right, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. That Arkansas team, 21050B, zooming across the field. I have a feeling it might be quite the shock for this Arkansas team to come to the cold of Wisconsin. We just now got out of the single digits. But folks, speaking of single digits, the blue team is trying to keep the red to just that when it comes to the scoreboard. Almost a full goal on the back of the 4082B, a full goal on the back of Robotics B, and 2 yellows, and 1 yellow in each robot here. 4082B going across the field, just using their base, throwing a goal over by their platform. Why not? Right? Why not? 5062X trying their hand at getting that goal out of that blue robot. Doesn't look like it's quite working super well. Freedom, having a great time. Having a great time with this 21050B robot. We're getting close to that 30-second buzzer here, folks. We might see a park. I have a feeling we might see something very similar to the finals match 2 weeks ago with the Blue Alliance. A little bit of help tipping that platform flat. 4082B, unfortunately, falling off. Going back up, though. Here we go. 20 seconds left. Plenty of time for both teams to park. 4082B needing a little bit of assist on that balance there, but getting a third goal next to their robot. Robotics B going up with another blue goal. Going over to that blue platform. That is a 4th goal on that blue team's platform. Quite impressive. 5 seconds. Let's see if we can get a park from the red team here. So close. 2 seconds. Looks like we are good to go here. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Both red team robots starting on the same side of the field there. Looks like 1575Y going for that win point. They might be able to do it by themselves here. 4 seconds left in Autumn. Let's see what happens. Red team with an autonomous win point. And an autonomous win. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 1575Y there with a really impressive autonomous, being able to get that entire win point by themselves. Now, opting for a little bit of interaction, trying to grab a handful of yellow goals from that blue robots. Decides to go across the field, grab that yellow goal that no one is manning, puts it back down in their side, going for another one. Their partner in red, though, 41463B, helping out their partner in red. 94G zooming across the field, grabbing a yellow goal in their claw. Looks like they might be on their way back to the blue side, encountering just a little bit of defense from red. 1575Y going for an unbalanced platform here for blue, trying to get a couple of goals off. Looks like they abort, going for instead a yellow goal from the blue robot's claw. A little bit of defense. $1575Y coming over to my side of the field here, grabbing a handful of rings. Looks like they have a full red goal. Drops it on the ground. Looks like they might be going to fill up the other red goal that they have. Red team, deficit on goals. Losing at the moment 3-4, but they have a lot more rings. 30 seconds left. You might be seeing some parks out of this red team to try and make up for the 3 goals that are on top of the blues platform. Red looks like they're going for a park. 17 seconds left. Plenty of time. But the blue team scores a 4th goal on their platform.
Could I get a skills ref to report to the scoring table, please? A skills ref?
Alrighty, looks like we're good to go here. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. 5509C winning that tug of war there in the middle of the field, grabbing a yellow. Looks like they're going for another. Let's see if they can get it here. Just a bit short, knocks that yellow goal. Just the red team gets your autonomous win. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. $16,860 the only team here from Canada. Quite the hike. All the way. Got to get those passports. Got to get all the way down to Green Bay. Get yourself across Wisconsin there. Speaking of across Wisconsin, going all the way across the field, going for that yellow goal there on the red side. But 5509C has something to say about it, trying to encounter just a little bit of resistance with that blue team from Canada. Quite impressive. Holding that yellow goal all the way at the top, making sure no one else can get it. Their partner in blue, 980775W from Waupun. Looks like they're trying to get a yellow from the red side, too. Almost saw our first goal out of the field today. I guarantee that'll happen at some point. I'm kind of excited for when it'll happen. As long as it doesn't hit me, I'm good with anything. That blue team working on a couple of rings there in the corner. But on red, 5509C, trying to get that blue goal out of the corner. And their partner in red, 6422A, going around the field looking for something to do here. 5509C, a pyramid of goals on that red alliance platform. But looks like blue might be going for a park here. 5509C, this might be the swing they need to win the match here. 15 seconds left, and 5509C just took the blue goal out of the blue team's possession. Unfortunately, a little bit of a touch there on the platform, but I don't think it'll matter. It looks like everything's still balanced. 5509C needs to act quickly here. Try to get that yellow.
the field tile is raised, we know it's the platform. Goggle. Fabulous. Red ready? Very well. Blue ready? Does blue exist? Does blue have a hat? Go. Yeah, here we go.
Few last second adjustments, but it looks like we're good to go here for autonomous. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Something's wrong. We got a twisted yellow goal. Unfortunate. All right, now we're good to go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Both red robots going across the field trying to get those yellow goals. Unfortunately, only one to show for it coming on a 1032Z. Got to watch your hands on the field. I don't want to lose any fingers.
Just the win.
Looks like red team gets an autonomous win. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. A little bit of pneumatic action here from 254D from California. Their partner, though, 1032Z, 1 yellow in the back of their robot. Looks like they're going for 1 in the front. But on the blue side of the field, 6210N, fascinating design there for the claw. Looks like we saw our first robot tip over of the day. All right. Sounds like that's not a DQ. We just got to expect that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Hearing some strategy from the California team here, talking about doing some rings, maybe going for some goals. We'll see what happens here. Their partner in red, 1032Z, making sure they have a stockpile of those goals there in the corner. 1 red, 1 yellow. Blue robots trying to help each other up, getting really close. 5062F trying to help their partner up. In the meantime, though, 254D going for a handful of rings. Their partner, 1032Z, almost with a parked robot. Let's see if they can get themselves back up. They're 35 seconds. You got to be careful when you're parking here before that 30-second button. But that sound means that they are now safe from tipping over or interaction from the blue team. Looks like their partner in red taking a blue goal from the blue side of the field. 1 red in the back of their robot. 15 seconds. Blue playing just a little bit of defense here, it looks like, but that California team able to sneak their way back to the red side of the field. 254D, the cherry on top. 3 seconds left, throwing 1 yellow on the red side of non-Wisconsin. All right, we are good to go here for qualification match 14. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, folks, unless you're colorblind, I guarantee the first thing you notice is this bright orange robot, maybe doing a little bit of deer hunting. You never know. Things could happen. But on the blue side of the field, 8481F. On. I really hope we can get to see that work because it was already impressive. Red with the autonomous victory, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is our first match of the competition where no Wisconsin team is in it. Quite impressive. Fun time. We've got represented here Indiana, Illinois, Virginia, and Montana. Illinois, probably not that far of a drive, but Montana, I can't imagine that was a super fun trip. If they take the victory, though, I guarantee they will think it was a fun trip. And it looks like 8481X is attempting to do just that. Playing a little bit of defense, trying to get that yellow goal from the red side of the field back onto the blue while they have a blue mobile goal on the back of their robot. Dealing with a little bit of issues here on the red side of the field. Oh. Almost a balanced platform there from the red. Dealing with a little bit of difficulties with those yellow goals. 333A trying to right that big yellow goal, perhaps. But their opponent in blue, 8481X, trying to sneak in there, grab that yellow, and get it out. Unfortunately, 8481X has a battery that has now come disconnected from the robot, dropping the back goal and making it so they can't move for the rest of the match. Their partner in blue. Let's see if they can pull out a win here, though. 1575R, yellow goal in the front of their robot. We're deliberating whether or not a team is grabbing onto another robot. Either way, don't do it. Pretty simple. Just don't grab other robots. Good to go. All right, we're going to go here on qualification match 15. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. That speed of light? Okay, coming full circle. Speed of light on the field. Not warp speed, but close. I'm feeling pretty okay about it.
So then nothing. So then to win. They got to the ball. Three. They got three. What?
We get surgical with when a ring is touching a robot or not. The paper test being deployed on that blue robot, making sure that ring is not touching the robot. Blue, not only with your win point, also your win. A little bit of sass from the blue team. I mean, like, whatever. All right, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. I have been told by 1200Z the name change from syntax error to terror should be blamed on someone called Isaac. That's you? Okay, cool. I'm just doing what I'm told. Doing what I'm told. Syntax at terror, though. Being a terror, middle of the field, going up for that tug of war here. 9364C, though, has something to say about it. Both holding on. The red team taking that goal away from the blue, however. On blue, 5326C. One goal in the front of their robot. Blue goal in the back of their robot. Looks like they might have a ring jammed in the ring mechanism, however. Little bit of an unfortunate circumstance. But on red, 3 goals. On blue, 4 goals, one of which isn't their own color. Quite the interesting scenario we found ourselves in. A little bit of a stalemate. Not a whole lot of interaction here. Dealing with some rings. Maybe I spoke too soon. That Tennessee team going over, giving a little bit of a love tap to the blue team. But 254J getting ready to put some goals here on the platform. Waiting for 30 seconds. Stuff's going to happen in one second. Maybe not. 254 Jake. Looks like they're going for a red goal here on the platform, but blue beats him to it just by a little bit. 1200 Z. Red goal in the back of the robot. Blue about to be in the front. Speaking of blue, their partner in blue throwing a blue on top of that platform. I'm just going to keep saying blue. Red with a parked robot. Almost. 7 seconds left. Looks like we could get a park here from the red team. Little bit of help from here from the Tennessee team. Unfortunately, all right, looks like we're good to go here. Qualification match 16, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. A pair of Indiana teams here on the blue side. Let's see if being from the same state can lead them to a win, maybe a little bit of prior communication. Blue gets the autonomous bonus. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go.
Probably want to keep an eye out for
321J playing a little bit of defense on that 100A robot. A little bit of Illinois versus Indiana action here. Middle of the field. Red robots trying to grab a handful of goals. Looks like one red robot does have one. 53171E. But on blue, both robots with 2 goals. 4 to be total. That means you might see a little bit of a passive play style coming out of this blue team here until that 30 seconds when they know they can score points without any interaction. Red team, though, I can tell they're not happy about it. And here's the communication from my right on the red side. Red team here looking like they can attempt to grab 2 red goals in the back. But that 30-second buzzer means that the blue team is going to start throwing stuff on that Blue Alliance platform. 1 yellow, rocking back and forth just a little bit. Clearing out those blue goals, making sure both robots can get goals there. 100A, putting down a second yellow goal. We might see a park from red here. 6 seconds left. They could be a little bit stuck. We'll see. 3 seconds.
Fabulous. Still ready? Excellent. Blue ready. Fabulous. Doing the thing.
All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like in qualification match 17, we have 2 Tennessee teams against each other. I think that's the first time that's happened this tournament.
But they've got more rings. So, blue by rings.
All right, looks like the blue team wins the autonomous bonus driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Red robots quick to act, grabbing those 2 yellow goals, making sure they're in a position to score here quickly. With that blue team, 9364D, looks like they really want that yellow goal out of their sister team's robot here. But their partner in blue, 6425B, a blue in their possession, maybe a little bit hooked here. Looks like they got it. Trying to get those yellows out of that red team's corner, but red team, I have a feeling they're okay with it. Risky strategy coming out of the red team here. throwing goals on that platform before those 30 seconds. That means the blue team is completely free to come over and completely tip over that platform. That blue team was stuck on a ring there. Looks like they got off, though. 1790B is using what's called a double 4-bar. Haven't seen a whole lot of those this year, but a staple in Vex Robotics. (9364A) talking to their partner, making sure that when that 30 seconds hits, they are... Here we go. Communication. Robots moving in tandem. 2 goals there put on that red Alliance platform, but on the opposite side of the field, 9364D trying to get a park. Unfortunately, missing just a little bit, going a little bit too far forward. Let's see here if they can get the park. This could be close. 10 seconds left. This is coming down to the wire, folks. Another goal on the red platform from the Red Alliance. The blue team doesn't quite look like they get a platform or a... All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm doing the thing. A little bit of a race for that yellow goal here on the side of the field towards the refs. Unfortunately, a little bit of a jam in this ring mechanism for this California. Red team with your autonomous win driver control in 3. Red does have your autonomous bonus driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 254F quick to act here, getting that big yellow goal onto their side of the field before readjusting and maybe trying to pick it up in a different way here. But their partner in red, 1790A, unfortunately just let go of a yellow goal. Let's see if they can pick it up here quickly. 1200D quick to act already with 1 yellow goal on top of that blue platform. Their partner, 1790C, trying to move this big yellow goal from the field over to the blue side. 1790A coming over, playing a little bit of interaction here, trying to tip that blue platform over, getting that yellow goal unscored, no longer 40 points, demoting it to just 20. Their partner in red identifying that this blue robot is trying to get that yellow goal out of the red zone. But unfortunately for the blue team, the red team is on top of it. Speaking of on top of it, 254F looks like they're about to be on top of their platform, perhaps when that 30-second buzzer happens. 1790C still in the middle of the field, trying to get that big yellow goal. Somewhere that's a little more advantageous for them. 30 seconds. 254F, communication coming from them to their partner, 1790A. Looking like we could see a park out of one red robot and a goal from the other. A park for the red team. 14 seconds left. Plenty of time for their partner to throw a goal on top. Little bit of perhaps entanglement from those blue robots. 5 seconds left. Looks like everyone's content to leave the match how it is. I'm still warming up.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Looks like we're going to go here autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. A duel of the green Wisconsin teams here for qualification match 19. 536E quick to act, putting 1 ring in a red mobile goal, going for another, but 4410B has something to say about it here. 3 in that blue goal. Point, perhaps the win. All right, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Blue Alliance winning the autonomous, those extra 6 points that count for this match, but the red team getting that ever so valuable win point that'll help them in the rankings later, perhaps when we go into the elimination rounds. 536C slamming a blue goal in this corner. Encountering just a little bit of technical difficulties from that 536C machine, a little bit of a red screen from their controller. Looks like they're going to try and pick up this big yellow goal, picking it up sideways, quite the impressive feat. 4410B, trying to get that claw into that red goal. Looks like they had a ring there. A little bit of an unfortunate interaction, but that red team, 21050A, making sure 4410B can't get any more scores. A little bit of entanglement here from a red team onto a blue team. 536C picking up that red goal. Looks like we could see some rings here. And just as I say it, looks like we got some rings. 3 goals on the Red Alliance platform. Unfortunately, none for the blue. 536C still with a ton of rings on that red goal. That yellow goal tipped over in the corner. That's strategic, folks. That makes it extraordinarily hard for those blue teams and tip that back up. 4410B, an attempt to tip that red goal over, but unfortunate for them, that 30-second timer hits. They just have to back up a little bit. 4410B trying to right that big yellow goal in the corner, trying to take it out of that red team's position. 536C throwing a 4th goal on the platform. 13 seconds left. 4410B attempting to get another goal in park, I would assume. A countdown here coming out of the red side. They're doing their job for me. Love to see it. All right, we're going to go. We're making sure we're doing a speed run. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. We're about 11 minutes behind schedule here, but I'm going to talk really fast, trying to get us a little bit up to date here. 16868K, 2 goals in their side, attempting to pick up that red on the back of their robot. Unfortunately, missing the rings. The Red Alliance, oh my goodness, Red Autonomous win, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 21050E, looking to go for that yellow goal there, but 6001X has something to say about it, pushing them out of the way just a little bit. 16868K, throwing a couple of rings on that red goal. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make that 8, make that 9. Nice job by them, throwing that yellow goal in the corner. Again, folks, potentially tipping that yellow one, that big yellow one over in the corner makes it really hard for those blue teams to get it. I have also seen teams place goals on the field perimeter. I'm hoping that happens at some point in this competition. That's something on my bucket list. The blue team, 53171D, trying to get the yellow goal. No bullying tiny robots. That's what I'm hearing. No tiny robots under platforms. That is not okay. 53171D, trying to get a handful. 53171D, I feel like I keep saying their number over and over again because it's like a million numbers long, but we're just going to roll with it. But speaking of them, I'm going to say it again, 53171D, yellow goal in the front, blue goal in the back. 30 seconds, little under actually. Spoke too soon. That Canada team going up for a park. Easy balance by them. 13 seconds. However, they are. The Red Alliance leaving a handful of goals open for the Blue Alliance to come and get on the red side of the field, but the blue team making sure they can get a handful. Howdy. All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. 9364E. I really can't get over to that robot. Awfully stylish with that white plexiglass there on the sides. However, their partner, 60502X, zooming across the field. Red gets the thing. It's driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. And I mean, both the autonomous bonus and the autonomous win point. Again, we're doing a speed run. We're going fast. Speaking of going fast, though, 60502X, quick to act. Zooming across the field, grabbing a yellow, grabbing a blue in the back of their robot. Their partner in blue, that Tennessee team. Yellow in the front, blue in the back. Nothing new for them, I would assume. Couple of rings going up. Missing the last handful, but they got about 4 in there. They're doing okay. On red, 9875E. Going for that big yellow goal. Looks like it's on top of a couple of rings. That could pose a difficulty for a lot of the teams that are here. 5509E. I'm hearing battle chants over on the red side. 5509E hungry for that red goal. (9364E). Looks like they were ready to go for that park, but unfortunately, that blue goal is stuck under the platform. A little bit of a weird angle. Might not be able to get that out. But the red team taking advantage of that ever so aggressive 9364E robot not being able to move around and grabbing a handful of goals, getting ready for that platform. However, 5509E almost stuck on a ring. They're lifting up their arm, getting off. That means those platforms are now a safe area. Speaking of a safe area, 9364E making sure it is safe for them to now park. Going up. We're going to see that slam down blue goal here. Tipping that platform over. Speaking of platform, 5509E almost on their platform. 13 seconds left to see if they can right it here. Blue team, slight advantage at the moment. All right, looks like we're going to go here on 22. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. (1032Z). Looks like they have quite the autonomous. Unfortunately for them, it didn't quite work how they wanted to. They did get 1 out of the 2 goals they were going for. Right back into that blue. Might be what they need for the autonomous win, however. Blue, with your autonomous win. No win points. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. (1032Z) quick to act, getting across the field, trying to mess up this 1200B robot. 1200B, fun fact about those 1200 teams, they have some colored pieces on there from all the way back when I was a freshman in high school. It's been a while. I'm a few inches taller now. But that 1200 robot's partner in red, or should I say in orange, bright. It's like the bat signal. You can see from like a mile away. Throwing that blue goal on their side of the field, descoring from the blue team, going for a yellow in the opposite corner. Let's see if they can get it. Encountering just a little bit of a trouble with some rings, but they got that yellow on blue 1032Z. A red in their robot. Looks like they're trying to get that blue from their platform. 1575M, a little bit of a tippy robot here. Lowering that yellow goal all the way back to the ground, making sure that they are always ready to play the match. (1032Z) and 1200B fighting for that blue goal in the middle of the field there. He, oddly enough, looks like they might be in control of both of the opposing alliance's goals. Not quite often that we see that. 3231S, that robot in orange, has a handful of goals there in the corner, but 1032Z taking advantage of all the goals that are in the corner, going for a park, unbalanced. Let's see if they can get a park here. It'd be quite impressive. Dealing with some tippy. Unfortunately, a ring under their robot. All right, looks like we're going to go here autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. This 7700X robot, I've just been informed they have about 20 autonomous programs they can select from, making sure their opponents always have to stay guessing.
It's just weird. Blue gets both things.
All right, blue gets the things. I'll explain the things. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Blue with both your autonomous bonus and your autonomous win point. Dealing with a little bit of a field difficulty there, maybe a robot difficulty. Not quite sure. Robots kept running when the field was disabled. We'll be sure to figure that out in between matches. But on blue, 21050C, 2 goals in their robot. Their partner, the same. They might be deploying this extraordinarily passive strategy, trying to make sure that they can keep those goals on that platform, go back and interact a little bit. Red goal in the blue team's possession. Lots of communication from that blue side of the field. First goal out of the field. It's going to happen more, folks. I'm just going to let you know. But that blue team, quick to react, getting those yellow goals out of their corner. Red, 2 yellows in their possession. This could be a big swing if they make it all the way across the field. 40 seconds left. 7700X, as they've been driving around the field, pay attention to them. They've been collecting rings the entire time. It's almost like an afterthought. It's just constantly going. A red in the back end of their robot, yanking that blue goal out of 7700X. Trying to figure out the best way to put those mobile goals on the platform. 13 seconds left, plenty of time for a handful of more goals on either platform. 3 goals on both platforms. This is a close match. All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. That red team looks like they're going for the autonomous win point. Unfortunately for them, no rings in that first red mobile goal, but more than enough. Blue with your autonomous bonus, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. In regards to that last match, it sounds like we are replaying that one all at the end of the day due to a white screen, some robot technical difficulties. But let's switch back to this match. 5 February 9C, quite the stockpile of goals there in that blue corner. 3-3-3B though. They are over there trying to get a handful of goals out. They sneak away with a blue. Looks like they're going back in for another yellow here. 4-1-4-6-3A. A red in their possession, a handful of rings on it. Good job by them. Their partner in red, making sure that red goal on the opposite side of the field is safe. But the blue team, a pair of blues over on that platform. Just a little less than a minute here in the match. With 30 seconds until the 30 seconds. The refs making sure that teams that put goals in positions that are not allowed are now responsible to get those goals out. Speaking of getting goals out, 5-9C really trying to get that yellow goal out of blue's territory back into red. And their partner, 6, trying to get that red from the red side into the blue side. 30 seconds left. Those blue goals on that blue platform are now safe. The red team can no longer go touch them. (3-3-3B) might look like they aren't in the greatest scenario when it comes to disqualifications from this match. A handful of D-scored rings, but we'll see what happens afterwards with the refs. All right, looks like we're going to go autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. For that previous match, it sounds like one team was taking too many goals out of the opponent's robot, or I'm sorry, too many rings out of the opponent's goals out of their robot. Was that not why? My apologies. I don't want to misinform. They left form. That's not okay. Good to go. Blue with just the autonomous bonus driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Three 3303S out of California, holding 3 goals. Actually, it looks like one might have just gotten taken out by the Red Alliance. Speaking of the Red Alliance, their partner, Robotics, I have a feeling is more than content to sit in the corner over by me, making sure that they are in full possession of these 3 goals. Patiently waiting for that 30 seconds. 3303S. Fun design there. Always love to see some cool designs. 536B and 1032B having a little bit of a boxing match over there in the corner. Fighting over that one blue goal. Looks like 536B is the victor. Trying to get that over to the blue side, I would assume. Their partner in blue still attempting to tip up that one yellow goal. That California team does technically have that goal. I mean, you have it. 30 seconds. That means we're probably going to see a couple of parks. Red Alliance parked like they've done it before, and trust me, folks, they have. Some not great noises coming out of the California team. Not super into the gear cracking, motor not moving sound. That's not entirely a vibe. I'm not super okay with it. But what is a vibe is that 3-goal park from Red. Very impressive. All right, we're going to go here autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Both Montana teams in tandem, both going for a yellow goal opposite ends of the field. The X team, however, very impressive. Almost a full goal of rings in autonomous. Something that happens often, and when it does, it is for sure impressive.
Red gets the win point.
Red with your win point, blue with your bonus, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. So it sounds like between 8481X and their sister team 8481Z, we have an older brother, little brother matchup. I'm sure some bragging rights are on the line here. Should be a fun match to watch as they meet in the middle. Blue with an aggressive tip over of that red platform. (8481Z) grabbing a handful of rings. Both these Montana teams operating on either sides of the field as they switch back almost in unison. That red team, unfortunately, though, with a goal stuck under their platform, it's going to make it a little bit of an issue for them to balance that goal, or I'm sorry, that platform. 1032A over by the red, or I'm sorry, blue alliance platform, for which it is not their own. I can't tell if they're quite touching. I've been told they're not touching, which means when 30 seconds happens, unless they lower their arm, some bad things will not happen. 38 seconds left. Both teams preparing for that ever so important 30 seconds. 8481X just missing dunk yellow goal onto their platform, but it looks like they're going for another one before the blue team comes over and grabs it. A little bit of a 1v2 situation here for the red team. 20 seconds left. They're encountering a goal that is stuck under their platform. Let's see if they can fix it. 15 seconds left. Blue team going for a park. Red team going for a goal. This is going to come down to the wire, folks. 10 seconds left. Let's see if this Montana team can get another goal on the platform. If they do, that outweighs the park and the 2 goals. 4 seconds left. All right. Both teams are good to go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. A pair of Nebraska teams here on the Red Alliance. Let's see if they have a handful of strategies sitting in their back pocket, ready for exactly this opportunity. We might be seeing a win point from this. Red team without a win point. Autonomous bonus goes to the blue. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Both these red robots, sort of similar, but you can tell there are some key differences in the construction of their robots. But the important thing is if there's any key differences in the performance of the robots. 9364A, yellow in the front, blue in the back. Little bit of a tip for that Blue Alliance robot. Let's see if they can right themselves. Oh my God, they did already. Oh my God, I can't talk fast enough. Lots of stuff is happening. Lots of communication from blue, talking about what to do in regards to what the red team is doing. 5326B, handful of rings in the back of their robot. A yellow ready to go in the front, and their partner in red trying to go over and interact with that blue platform, making sure those goals there can be brought over into their possession. 56 seconds left, a little bit of time before that safe area. Those red robots on the blue side of the field are completely legal being over there. (9364A) talking about getting ready for that 30 seconds, making sure they can park. Both robots lined up, ready to go. 30 seconds. We're going to see a handful of parks here. From red, almost having a little bit of a traction problem from this B team over here on red. 2 goals from blue. Looks like we might be seeing a third here. On red, 2 goals. We're tied up. Let's see if blue can get another one. 3 for blue. Those red teams really, really trying to get those yellow goals out of there. Our refs staying attentive, making sure no one...
Skate in the danger zone. But no contact.
We're happy. All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. 31418 getting away with a yellow goal there from the middle of the field, putting on top of their robot. Fun conveyor design they got there. Win point and bonus for your Blue Alliance. Oh, hold on. Might have spoke too soon.
Touching, but not. We're good.
We're good. All right, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to be honest. I had a joke that I was going to say when driver control started. I completely forgot. So we're just going to wing it. 3141A. Never mind. There's something. We got a red robot tipped over. That might be the second time that's happened for that team, but don't quote me on it. On blue, 3141A. Fun design. Fun robot. Let's see if they can get the 4-goal capacity that I've heard oh so much about.
Doesn't care about being there. All right, that's fine.
1200A. Coming over, trying to help their partner up. We might see a little bit of raise and lower action from the 4-bar. 254J trying to get that yellow goal they have over there in their corner out and into their robot, but 3141A. That Nebraska team decked out in orange, going for the yellow goal. Let's see if they can get the 4 goals. I am so eager to see this. Plus a park. Little less than 50 seconds left. 62-10, and I don't know what I missed. They got up, but hey, they got up. Good job to them. Looking for a second goal here. Their front claw can hold 2. Fun design. Love to see it. 1200A. Looks like we might have a little bit of a chain issue. I'm seeing seconds. 3141A. Looks like they're going to be getting ready to go on that platform, but encountering just a little bit of interaction from the red team. 3141A touching that goal. If 3141A touches that goal, and another robot touches 3141A, the robot that touches them is in violation. This might be the first 4 capacity robot going for a park. 7 seconds left. I think they can get it. Big robot, big park, big points. All right, we're going to go autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. We have a ref that's grouchy that we're a little bit behind schedule, but let me tell you, that purple from 5509G lights up my day. I'm no longer grouchy. Fun robot, love the color. Autonomous tie, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Let me tell you, 5509G, that purple team, they win with the hats. Love the hats. Cowboy hat, bucket hat, baseball cap, love it. On red, though, trying to make up for the style points deficit, throwing a yellow goal on top of their red platform. 5509G, they have a goal in the back of their robot. Trying to grab one in the front. They have one on their platform. Potentially early park here. We'll find out. On blue, 321J. Grabbing this red goal from the red side of the field. 9364C. Second goal on top of that Red Alliance platform. And their partner in red, 21040F. Trying to make sure that platform is tipped and steady and perfectly balanced. 321J. Looks like they have a goal tipped on top of the Reds platform. 8 seconds before this might become an issue here. 5509G with a quick tip of that platform. But it looks like they have a super hard time getting that balance back up. Just like that, 9364C rebalances that platform, placing a third goal on there. 20 seconds left. 5509G on that blue side of the field going for a park. Their partner, 321J, little bit of a like daisy chain action over here from the Red Alliance, making sure they have that transversive property of the thing, the rule that makes so you can't touch the thing. It's all right. Autonomous. In 3, 2, 1, go. Handful of complaints from behind me about it being too cold in here from an Indiana team. It can't be that cold in Indiana, right? I've never been. Well, actually, no, I have been there. Either way.
And they're not touching. That top one is absolutely touching. But there's one to the base. And a win point. But they've got more, so it's going to be on a bonus.
Bonus and win.
Win point.
All right, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Match 30, I believe, is the first match we've had where there's a pair of autonomous win points. 4082B Ruthless going over for that yellow goal right away. That Red Alliance, the 4 goals most teams want before 30 seconds, but 4082B just going for rings at this point. Their partner, looks like there might be some type of hoarding robot. 2 robots, or 2 goals in, make that 3. 333A from Illinois. Going across the field. A little bit of interaction here against 4082. .4082B. Looks like they might be more than content to let people mess with their robot. That Claude does not look like it is letting up anytime soon. .4082B encountering just a little bit of defense, trying to get over to the red side of the field. But their partner in red already looks like they're good to go, possibly with a park in this next 5 seconds. That 30 seconds is going to start. A balanced platform from blue. Make that a little bit unbalanced. A little bit of a bump there from the Freedom Gladiators. Looks like they might be going up here for another goal on top of their platform. 19 seconds left. Tip back the other direction. 16. Let's see if we can get another goal on here. This would make it 4. The Blue Alliance looks like they may also be going for a park. 5 seconds left. They might be able to get the double park, perhaps. All right, looks like we're going to go autonomous. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. A little bit of rules clarification there from blue. Speaking of blue, looks like they might get that autonomous bonus also, taking 1 yellow goal over to their side of the field. Blue with your autonomous bonus, driver control. In 3, 2, 1, go. .94J quick to move, getting that yellow goal that they unfortunately missed in the autonomous period. While on the blue side of the field, 54547M, making sure that yellow goal is just where they want it in the corner, making it as difficult as possible for that red team to get it. Speaking of the red team, 6210S. Fun design. Looks like they might have a capacity of upwards of 3, maybe 4. I hope we find out at some point here soon. Currently, they only have 1, perhaps going for a second, but their partner over on the red side of the field, 1 yellow in their robot, but they're battling for it with the blue team. 94Z comes over on blue, helping their partner, trying to make sure that that yellow goal stays in their possession. We've got a pile up here in the middle of the field. A little bit of a pinning call there, making sure that those blue teams know they can't put 2 robots between them and make sure that thing can't move. .94Z lifting that arm up and down. Looks like they might have been going for an unbalanced platform there. 62. I'm being told it's the shopping cart robot. I am now going to refer to it as that from now on. I love that. A goal outside of the field. That stays out. But on red, it looks like we could see a park here. They're going up. Looks like that Red Alliance goal could be stuck under their robot. 10 seconds left. 94G making sure that they can attempt to get that red goal over there in the corner. Trying to get that tipped up, potentially going on the platform. 3 seconds left. You could just opt out of a rematch if all teams don't want to do it?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
At least that's I've let teams do it. I'm like, look, if none of you want to redo this,
Yeah, I got you.
no harm, no foul.
All right. Looks like 4 thumbs up. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Tug of war going on between 1790B and 1575Y. Looks like the Prior is the victor. 1575Y, unfortunately missing that second goal also. Red with the autonomous bonus and your win point. Driver control. Wait, hold on. We're counting.
Well, before they were in the initial contact, they were both fighting for it and knocked their autonomous off.
Red still gets all the things. Well, they don't get the bonus.
Right.
Just the win.
Oh,
Well, just the bonus. Sorry, just the autonomous win bonus itself. 6 points.
All right. Red gets what I said earlier. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. There was a rulebook update recently. We're still trying to process all of the new changes. $6210Y. That triangle robot doing their best impersonation of a Dorito. Above being delicious, I've seen them also hang. It's quite cool. 1575R, middle of the field there with a big yellow in the back of their robot. Their sister team, though, on that blue alliance, 1575Y. Pair of Y teams on the blue side. That's kind of rare to see. 1575Y with an entire skyscraper of rings in the back of their robot. You're going to have like extra oxygen if you're at the top of that. The air is thinner up at the top of that pile of rings. I'm going to take a couple of steps back here. Lots of robot interaction going on in front of me. As I take a step forward, what am I doing? Walking back here. $6210Y, really trying to get that yellow goal out of this red corner here near me. 30. As that 30-second buzzer happened, 1575R immediately backed up with the 2 goals in their possession onto their platform. That meant if 6210Y would have touched them inside of that 30 seconds, they would have been in a violation. 6210Y throwing a goal on top of their platform. Folks, we could see a double park here if 1575Y parks and their partner in blue. We got a park over on the red side. But a couple of goals. Looks like they're going up here on the blue. 4 seconds left. Let's see what happens from this Indiana team.
You look so nice. Ready.
All right, looks like we're going to go autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm hearing a lot of complaining from 6210X. Look, he does look like Justin Bieber. You're right. He does look like Justin Bieber. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm never Blue takes the autonomous thing. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Was it? Okay, they took the bonus. Needed to make sure. I'm just going to keep saying thing until I know what it actually is. We're making sure hands don't get cut off here. Making sure those hands are not inside the field. We will yell at you. We will do it. Looks like a handful of those, or I'm sorry, it looks like 1200Z, syntax terror. I still miss syntax error. It was the original, but syntax terror showing that they know how to play the game. Almost decapitating their partner. Maybe do it to the opponents next time. Just a thought. 6210X on the blue team. Grabbing this yellow goal from the red corner. I'm taking a few steps back. I don't want to get hit by this. 6425B. Red goal in the back of their robot. Looks like they might be on the prowl for another goal here. But their partner in red, 1200Z, throwing that yellow goal potentially on top of this platform. Let's see here. We got one goal in the middle. $50-62X, 2 seconds left. $50-62X grabbing a handful of goals, pushing them into their zone, grabbing one promptly with their claw, or at least an attempt to. Lots of interaction from 50-62X and 1200Z. Almost starting a pin count. Now we are starting a pin count all the way to 3. 3 seconds left. All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, the number one rule of when I'm an announcer is that I will 100% mess up what team you're on if you are on the red and have blue on your robot. It will happen. I'm just going to let you know right now. Win point for everyone, bonus for one. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 100A with an impressive autonomous there. Cool design, double 4-bar, but not in the way that you think, like 4-bar on either side, not a 4-bar on top of a 4-bar. The other kind of double 4-bar. Losing a handful of parts, folks, that's just weight reduction. It's intentional. It's on purpose. 100A, making sure those goals are all the way up in the rafters, making sure those opponents can't grab them out of their robots. 559E over on the red side of the field, but they're on the blue team. Looks like they're trying to get this red goal out of the red side. 100A has something to say about it, though. 6422A with a yellow goal in their robot, driving across the field. Slow and steady wins the race, folks. 41463B. Trying to make sure 5509E can't get that goal on their platform. Unfortunately for them, 5509E does get it. 100A trying to get that red goal back off the platform. They got a little bit of time to do it here. 45 seconds left. Communication from the red team to their partner. Also, with 100A, pay attention. They have a 2-controller setup. That means 2 people are driving this robot, not just one. Always fun to see. A's got to get out of there. And 5509E, just like they're coordinated, throws another goal on top of there, making sure that those opponents can't get it. 100A, yellow goal in the front, red goal in the back. We could see a park, perhaps a couple of goals on top of the platform. 5509E. Looks like they're going to try and throw another blue goal on top, balancing their platform in the process. Nice job. 5 seconds left. Park coming out of 100A. Let's see if they can get it. Okay, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. I looked away for 2 seconds. 9364E already has a goal. I don't know what happened. They just did like warp speed. I'm going right back to Star Trek. Bonus and win point goes to the blue team. No, there's one. All right, driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Just kind of internally computing the rules. I've read the rule book many times. It's a confusing game. It really is. It should not be this confusing, but it is. I don't know. That just might be a me thing. for the most part here, all 4 robots are kind of just doing their own thing. Rings from 254F, 9364E, and 3231S. 5509C. Looks like they might just be guarding this red one here. 9364E. Doing what I might assume is putting rings under the platform of the Blue Alliance. Trying to make it a little bit harder for them to park. (9364E) coming over to me. I could have given the robot a high five, but I've been instructed. Do not put your hands in the field. (38 seconds). Blue team already ready to go with the park and a couple of goals on their platform. (15 seconds left). I am no calculator, but I do believe the blue team has an advantage at the moment. Some unfortunate noises coming out of that 5509C machine. Might want to get that checked out. Good to go. All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Blue with the autonomous bonus driver control here in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, if we look on the blue side of the field, you'll notice one of the kids is wearing a bike helmet with Mountain Dew cans on it. Let me tell you, I'm pretty old. That has been, okay, not like that. Okay, hold on. Let me explain myself. That bike helmet has been around since I was in 2nd grade. I do not know how many people have worn that, but I can imagine it probably doesn't smell great. I believe there's a suit of armor somewhere also, but they usually don't break that out into the elimination rounds. Speaking of elimination rounds, 16868K showing off quite the strategy. They might show that off also in the elimination rounds, making sure they are in control of 2 goals and making sure the opponents can't get the other. That does not count as hoarding, I am being told. (1200A), warning them about hoarding, making sure that those blue robots move, giving the red robots a chance to get those goals. If the hoarding rule wasn't the thing, let me tell you, weird like giant wall robots, and it would not be that fun to watch. That Canada team trying to tip their platform back over. We could see them go for a park here. I wouldn't be surprised. (1200A), trying to make sure that that red team, 1575M, doesn't get away with their yellow goal. They worked hard for that yellow goal. But speaking of working hard, a balanced platform over on the blue side of the field. Good to go. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. It took me a second. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Robotics B here, going for the autonomous win point, I would assume. Couple of rings, maybe in front of where they need that goal. Unfortunately, can't get that second red one. Red gets your autonomous bonus. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. All the robots quick to act here early in the driver control portion. Robotics B, one red in the back of the robot, making up that ring deficit that they unfortunately missed for that autonomous bonus, pushing a ton of goals into their corner. A blue, a yellow. I see another yellow. There's also that red there from the beginning of the match. We could see quite the big score here out of the Red Alliance. An early balance on the red side of the field here. Still 30 seconds until the 30 seconds. Red team looks like they're over on the blue side of the field, trying to get that blue goal over onto the red side, descoring that blue goal. Robotics adding another one to the stash. Why not? They've got 3 in this corner, trying to pick up the red, going for this red goal on the platform. Now, I don't entirely know how rings work with the whole DQ thing. I have a feeling it's probably a really good idea to throw a full stack of rings on top of your platform before 30 seconds, because if anyone tips that over and rings fall off, that might not be a great thing. Red Alliance going for another goal full of rings here. Looks like they're going to put it down, flip it around, and try to get it on top of the platform. All right, looks like we're going to go here autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Two robots moving in tandem. Who will get rings first? 536C. 2 goals. 3 rings. Autonomous win and bonus going to the red team. No win point for the blue. Driver control. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Tug of war there in the middle for that big yellow goal. Both robots dropping it almost simultaneously. That doesn't happen very often. I'm honestly a little bit surprised. 536C, though, coming back into their red side of the field, grabbing the red on the back of the robot and a yellow in the front in their big claw. But on the opposite side of the field, 9364C. All right, an unfortunate white screen on one of the Blue Alliance robots. That means we're going to reset and run it again. We're going to rerun match 38 at the end of the night. All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. 549G. Looks like they're playing a little bit of volleyball over there, throwing that ring over the bounds of the goal and putting it in there. Unfortunately, a miss on the second goal for the blue. Red with your autonomous bonus. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 549G, making sure that red team isn't allowed to have that yellow goal.
You should have been plugged into your partner. Yeah, I fell out.
6210S with that interesting conveyor belt design. One goal already inside of their robot. 4326C. Red in the back, yellow in the front. Ready to go here. Waiting for that 30 seconds, I would assume. 559G on the opposite side of the field. Also doing the same.
Better get out before 30 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Riveting gameplay. I did hear a little bit of a threat from the Red Alliance. Yelling over the field saying, you better get out before 30 seconds. I would be scared. Both teams communicating to their partners, getting ready to park, getting ready to stack. 559G taking advantage of those Mecanum wheels. Straight what? 5509G. I'm doing great. 5509G, the purple, channeling their inner Thanos, trying to get that platform balanced as all things should be. 3 goals from red, 3 goals from blue, but slight advantage to the blue team with a park. All right. We are good to go here for qualification match 40. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. 3 autonomous running. That Montana team, 8481X. Really taking advantage of those rings in the middle of the field. Getting both rings on one red and on another red. What an impressive autonomous. Bonus and win goes to your Red Alliance. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 8481X, impressive autonomous and quick to act into that driver control portion, grabbing that big yellow goal, putting it over in the corner. That yellow goal, trust me, folks, it is not easy to keep upright. 4410B and 1200B, a pair of the B teams over on the Blue Alliance. Trying to get that balanced goal for blue. One yellow there in the middle. 4410B taking advantage of those match load rings, putting them in a line, making sure their driver can go through it with ease. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like all of them are entirely getting on that pole. Blue was responsible for that red mobile goal, and red said, no, you're good. I got it, we're fine. Just gets it out, throws it on the platform. Why not? 4410B, minute left in the match. They're taking advantage of not being those last 30 seconds, coming over to the red side of the field, grabbing that big yellow goal. I'm not entirely sure what's happening, but it looks like they might not be able to turn. No, I spoke too soon. What am I saying? I don't know anything. 8481X, middle of the field, waiting for those precious 30 seconds to be ready. That 30-second timer, that means teams can take advantage of touching their platform and not being able to be touched by other robots. 8481X in the corner, putting down that red goal. We can see it here scored on top of the platform. 4410B looks like they're taking advantage of the one goal that they have in their possession. Potentially putting it on top of their platform. Looks like they might be having some difficulties with the claw. 8 seconds left. Dominant performance from that red team.
Good. Still cold? Just grumpy. Love you.
All right, we're good to go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go.
Probably yours.
They have a tournament.
I know. I am that old, and this is too late for me. Yes, correct. Yes, yeah, well, that's normal.
Win point for the red, bonus for the blue. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm hearing from some teams that they're surprised it's this cold here in Wisconsin. We're from the Midwest. Midwest things will happen. We're really nice, I've heard. We have like a drawer in our fridge dedicated to nothing but cheese. That's a big one. Two. 1575Y. Pushing that robot out of the way, trying to get stuff on top of their platform, perhaps. But it looks like 9364D has something to say about it. Absolutely wicked argument coming from the refs between Justin Bieber. Looks like one of the blue teams unfortunately put a red goal in a position that makes the red team unable to score. Handful of technical difficulties. 10X sounds like they can't connect to the field. A pair of technical difficulties in this match, one from blue, one from red. 1574Y throwing one goal on top of their platform.
We're pawns.
No, because then if you don't blink, then the angels can't get you, and then you're fine.
Our move. Good. Yeah!
All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, go. There we go. First try. 5062X over on the blue side. Looks like they got a win point. Autonomous bonus for red. For blue. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 5062X. Quick movement across the field, trying to get that big yellow goal there. Unfortunately, it's a little bit taken out of the grass. Now it's completely tipped over. Who knows if it'll ever be picked up again. Ever. Tragic. 5062X using that back mobile goal mechanism. Trying to pick up this big yellow one here in the corner. But this Mercer team has something to say about it. 5062X taking advantage of the Mercer team, trying to go for this yellow one and trying to go for the red instead. Over on blue, 254J. Lining up those goals, maybe perhaps getting ready for a park, but we do have a little bit of time until then. 5062X going over to that 21050A robot, trying to get those goals out of the air. Red Alliance in one swift motion just scored a blue goal for the other team and threw a red goal out of the field. That was quite the achievement. I'm not even going to lie. 8 seconds until the prized 30 seconds. And that California team over on the blue side already parked, already ready to go. To tip that thing balanced. 5062X. I'm hearing the term they've been beached on top of rings. I'm a fan of this term. I'm gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna argue with it. We almost had the second goal out of the field in one match. I'd love to see it. It needs to happen at some point, just not on my feet. I like my feet.
Is that okay?
All right, autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go.
We're gonna get caught up. It is impossible. It's very annoying. Would you like a mobile?
I almost just got handed a present. I'll take a yellow mobile goal. He really does want to give me that mobile goal, doesn't he? Blue with your autonomous bonus driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 100A, already with 2 goals. Loading up some rings, going across the field. Looks like they have a big bunch there in the middle of the field that they're going to be taking advantage of. Their partner in red, 1790A, 1 red in the front claw. Let's see if... I don't think they can pick anything up in the back, but it does look like they might have the ability to do some rings. So we might see double rings out of the Red Alliance. On the blue team, though, 6210N, 2 mobile goals in its front claw, being held already over that Blue Alliance platform. Both teams looking pretty content to sit until 30 seconds. We might see a little bit of interaction from the blue team, who is currently at a mobile goal deficit. Maybe I spoke too soon. 1790B already throwing a goal on top of that platform with 1 minute left in the match. The red team sitting in their own corners, just waiting for that 30 seconds. Once 30 seconds happen, we're going to see some, high-octane robot action. That's when stuff gets fun. $100A, making an early park before 30 seconds. 1790B coming over, trying to make sure that platform doesn't get balanced. $6210N just hung off the platform with 3 goals. My entire world has just been turned upside down. Paraparks on the field. Red team is just taking their time. They're counting up the score, making sure that they don't have to score anything else. Better count fast. You only have 2 seconds.
We're not good. We are good.
All right, we're good to go here. Match 44 autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Excitement out of the red side of the field here. Really excited they won that tug. Well, maybe didn't win. We got a nice stalemate tug of war here on this yellow goal. Making sure that they don't lose the goal, but they don't win the goal. Red gets a win and a bonus or something like that. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Gets all of the autonomous things. pin count coming out of the Red Alliance. Making sure that they don't keep that blue robot there. Making sure everyone can have a good time driving around their robots. Showing off the wonderful engineering that they have put, I'm sure, hours into. The blue team really making a stretch for those pin counts. 7700X says, you're going to pin me, I'm going to come over and knock your platform over. We can play this game. 1200Z, big goal in their front claw there. That entire team dressed up really nice. I'm loving the bow ties. I'm a bow tie kind of guy, not a normal tie kind of guy. I don't know why. 1200Z, or I'm sorry, 1032Z, yellow goal in the back of their robot. 40 seconds left in the match as 1032Z picks up a blue in the front of their robot. Their partner in blue, 7700X, taking advantage of the few seconds that are left before 30, trying to knock. It is unbalanced, but not entirely. The Blue Alliance trying to get that yellow goal out of the Red Alliance's platform, or I'm sorry, grasp. 1032Z with a part, 10 seconds left. Their partner in blue probably throwing up a goal here on top of the platform. Let's see if it can stay balanced. 5 seconds. A pair of balanced goals. Make it 3 for the red.
Rock it out. It's cool. Yeah? Why are there so many?
He's behind. All right, we are now good to go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. 8481Z out of Montana. Getting that yellow goal off the middle line, trying to go for that red goal on that autonomous win point line. Other than that, not a whole lot of interaction. Looking like red with a... Red with your autonomous bonus driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. (8481Z), 2 goals in their robot. That means they are most likely at capacity, unless something crazy happens with the robot that they haven't shown us yet. But they are taking advantage of the fact that they are in possession of as many goals as they possibly can and going across the field and knocking that Blue Alliance platform over. 321J, though, working tirelessly, trying to get that platform balanced. 2 blues at either end, but 8481Z driving like a bull in a china shop, making sure that platform is tipped over. Really trying their hardest here. They got plenty of time, 30 seconds, before they need to start worrying about whether or not they can touch that platform. 9875W on that red team. Nice job by them getting that platform tipped back the way they want it to. 333A, blue goal in the back of the robot. Handful of rings. Make that a handful more. 43 seconds left in the match. 321J, that pneumatic claw, trying to yank that yellow goal out of 8481Z's grasp. Doesn't look like it's quite working. We have a robot train going through the middle of the field. Every goal is attached. Love to see it. 333A, quick to knock a goal out of the Red Alliance's zone. 8481Z, looks like they could be going for a park here. 2 goals in their possession. 17 seconds left. We need to see some goals or some parks out of both alliances here. The oh so important countdown coming out of the red side. 333A, 8481Z trying to go up. Are able to get it. All right, we're good to go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. In tandem, both red robots go for those middle goals. Unfortunately, one doesn't make it, but 3141A not only getting a yellow, but also getting a red in the back of the robot. slamming down those match load. One full of them stacked. Red with your autonomous bonus. No win points for either side. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. $33.03S. That big contraption there at the back of the robot going over to the yellow goal, making sure they can get it up, but they got to be oh so careful. Slamming it into that little bit of a goal holster, I guess we can call it, on top of their robot. Third white screen of the day, match 46. We'll be rerunning that at the end of the day.
I like the double. Nice.
Can I video my Auton?
What?
Video my Auton?
Yes, is your phone in airplane mode?
Is now.
Can you see? I was like, but this is a look, and I like it.
Autonomous, we good to go? Autonomous, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, he's not back there.
That would make sense.
If we were starting it from a tablet, then I could do it myself. Do it from a tablet.
Lots of things happening, but one of the most important things happening is autonomous. Nope, the most important thing is that goal just got thrown completely.
All right, back in the field. Whoa. Not time. They get the win and the bonus because they got rings and things.
All right, blue gets the win and the bonus because of rings and things. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go.
A dangle hang this time.
6210Y. That ever interesting Dorito robot, the triangle drive base. Instantly balancing their platform so they can come over very quickly and dump a red goal there on top of it. $94G has a rubber ducky on their robot that their pneumatic tubing is going through. That is the coolest thing I've seen all day. I'm not even going to lie. Like, that is just... I'm going to go with cool. Yeah. 53171E. 2 goals in their possession. On the prowl for a third. 50 seconds left. Balanced platform on both ends. Couple of goals on top of the red, though. But I feel like the blue teams have something to say about it. Blue teams on either end of that platform. 40 seconds left in the match. 6210Y. Holding one side of the platform, making sure that thing can't be unbalanced. As 53171E finally gets out of there. Two 1-0-5-0B throwing not one, but a second goal across the field. Interesting, strategy, but if it works for him, it works for him. 53171E going up for a park here on the Blue Alliance. 2 goals in their robot. Unfortunately, they missed the balance by just a little bit, but I think they can get it back here. 8 seconds left. 3 goals on the red, 2 goals on the blue, but with the Parch robot on the blue. All right, we're good to go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Blue with your win point and your win for autonomous, that is. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Two 5-4D, blue robot or blue goal in the back of their robot, going for yellow. However, 2-1-0-5-0C comes over, snags it from them, and it's about to go on their platform here. 536B, a nice little Anton there, scoring 3 in that blue goal, throwing another yellow over there in the corner. As 1790C comes over to the blue side of the field and tries to get that yellow goal back over onto the red where they think it deserves to be. $17.90C dropping that yellow goal right here in front of me, giving me a little bit of a gift. It's a little early for Christmas, but I'll take it. 21050C, that red robot with a red in the back there, unbalancing that blue platform, making sure that blue goal is now back on the ground. But they got to be careful here. We only have about 18 seconds before we need to start dealing with robots not being able to touch the platform. 254D comes over to the red side of the field, puts down their back mobile goal intake, and looks like they were attempting to go for that yellow one, but they turn around and attempt to go and play some defense here on 21-0. The Red Alliance has touched the blue platform a handful of times, but unfortunately it looks like they are on top of a handful of rings. 1790C over on the side of the field there towards the audience, grabbing that red goal, or at least trying to. That Red Alliance robot sneaks out of the blue side of the field. As the blue team goes up for a park, 1 goal, 1 park. Let's see if they can get it here. 3 seconds left. Red trying to runs out for both. All right, we're good to go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. The Red Alliance looks like the duo using plexiglass, making the robots look awfully stylish. 4082B just narrowly missing. But quite the coordinated autonomous there. I love to see it. Red gets your win point and your bonus. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go.
Attention teams that had match white screens needing a replay. We want to start queuing those up at the queuing tables. We will be replaying those tonight. It's match 23, 31, 38, and 46. Please come to the queuing tables.
All right, I'm starting halfway through the match here, but I've been watching, and let me tell you, 4082B, a dominant force here on the robotics field. It's wasting no time getting that yellow goal and making sure that Blue Alliance is having the hardest time possible getting in possession of their goals. Speaking of possession of the goals, though, 4082B almost narrowly missing and knocking out that goal in their claw, but they write it right back to where it needs to be. 50 seconds left. Both Red Alliances with a full goal of rings, with a yellow goal in their claw. Looks like they are ready to go here, climbing up the platform, perhaps a double park. Looks like they're not going for the double park, instead opting for 4 to 3 goals. Blue Alliance, if they want to make up, they need to be able to get that robot up there with another robot and potentially 3 goals. If they can be able to do that, it will be quite impressive. But 9364A, oh my goodness gracious, throwing a 4th goal up on the Red Alliance. 10 seconds left in the match. Blue team going for the double park, just a little bit unbalanced. 7 seconds. They have plenty of time to get this to work here. Unfortunately for them, maybe a little bit of robot parked.
Waiting on you, sunshine. Now we're good? Excellent. We are good.
All right, looks like we're to go autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. 100A, zipping across the field, grabbing that yellow, grabbing the blue in the back of the robot. Unfortunately for them, it looks like it's a little bit off center, missing a handful of rings. But a smart move by them, they drop it. So they're not touching any of those rings. Autonomous bonus goes to blue. No win point for either team. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. $100A, picking up that blue goal in the back of the robot, making sure it is perfectly aligned where it needs to be, and going across the field, making sure all the rings on there are just where they want them, making sure that big yellow goal is over in their corner. It's tipped. Let's hope that causes problems for their sake, for the Red Alliance and not for the Blue Alliance. But the Red Alliance in control of 2 goals at the moment. But 9364C grabbing one of those red goals and moving it back over onto the Blue Alliance platform. (9364C), smart decision here, not putting that red goal on top of the blue. That would just give the red team an extra incentive to go knock over that Blue Alliance platform. 53 seconds in the match. This Tennessee team really trying to get that red platform unbalanced. Looks like they do it. A tipped yellow. over there for the red. Looks like that might be a little bit of an issue. 100A sweeping, big move across the field, trying to get that yellow goal into their corner. "20 seconds left. 100A. Looks like they might be going for a park here. Their partner, though, needs to move that blue goal out of the underside of their platform, making sure they can actually park here. 100A parked like it was nothing. 8 seconds left. Red needs to do a big swing here if they want to win.
That's all I can. All right. Are you guys all at 46? Yeah. I'll take it. All right. Yeah. Okay. Match 46. Let me know when you're ready, baby duck. He's got awesome hair.
Ignore the teams up there.
I got it.
What's happening is it's giving them on the field. They only played the first time.
No, I can do that from here too. Red ready. Yep, blue ready. Awesome. Green. Nope, that's you.
3, 2, 1, go. Our first rematch of the night, because of a white screen on the Red Alliance. Both robots with that extra big capacity. Unfortunately for them, both robots end up dropping a goal. Doesn't. 3141A deciding to not throw rings on the field. They get autonomous bonus and autonomous win point. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. (3303S) taking advantage of the goal, the way it's constructed, and trying to flip it over, using the weight of the bottom portion to their advantage. 3141A throwing another yellow on top of their robot. Fun design, always fun to see. 3303S still waiting on their first goal. They do have a red one sitting right by their platform that they can get at any time, unless one of the blue robots has something to say about it. (3141A) with an extra red goal on top of their robot. Maybe going for a yellow here. We could see 4. (3303S) still trying to get that first goal for them. It looks like they have feared the bottom of that yellow one, carrying it around. They're going to go jousting. They're just going to smack into other robots. That'll knock rings out. It'll work. I'm taking a few steps back here. 3141A, 20 seconds left. We could see them go for a park. Maybe not with 4, but with 3. Still an impressive feat. Seven seconds left. We could see a park coming out of the red team here.
That is a no. You are ready. You are ready. Excellent.
All right, we're all good to go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. A fight for that yellow goal here. One robot tipped over. They are on top of their 6 bar, though, so I'm assuming they're going to be able to get back up. Looks like 21050C gets 1 ring.
Okay, so it's a tie. Oh, that's me. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Autonomous is a tie. Looks like no win point. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Both robots here. Both robots on the close end of the field here towards me and towards our reps are just battling over this goal. They are ready to make sure nothing happens with that one. They want that goal. They will get that goal. And they have 1:25 to do things. But by things, I mostly mean sit there and look pretty. 7700X. Or no, 77,000. Have I been saying 100 this whole time? 77,000. I apologize. Grabbing a yellow goal, coming across the field. Back over by the refs. Throwing a yellow back on top of their platform. Their opponent, 60502Z, throws 1 yellow on their platform. Blue throwing a red goal under that platform, but making sure they are quick to act, getting that thing out. 77,000X. Really not a big fan of that red robot over there trying to make their platform unbalanced, but they don't have a whole lot to worry about here for another about 8 seconds. That red team, I can hear them to my right. They are ultra aware that they need to leave at 30 seconds. Speaking of 30 seconds, we are under that time limit. We could be seeing some goals on top of platforms as well as some parks. 2 goals here from red. 77,000 throwing a blue on top of their platform. 10 seconds left. They got to make a big swing here if they want to win.
Red, are you ready? Gobbles. Thank you. Red, you. The things in front of your eyeball. No, we're not. That rubber duck has like seen some things.
Yeah, I thought about it. I think it's more gruesome.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, this is like a duck.
Blue is ready.
Yay, blue.
Blue is good to go. Red is good to go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like all robots going for the middle here. 3 make it away with goals.
So just the bonus for red.
Blue with your autonomous bonus, no win points. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, never mind.
94G lifting up that yellow goal. It worries me a little bit. The robot's tipping a bit forward, but they do have a giant hunk of metal zip tied to the back of their robot. Not the prettiest option, but let me tell you, it works most of the time. Their sister team, though, 94Z, on the blue team, 1 blue in the back of their robot. 54547M. I believe that's the team from Mercer. They are in control of that big yellow goal. I could be crazy. 6210S, one yellow goal in their robot, maybe two. Yeah. 30 seconds left, and we are seeing a park from the Red Alliance. Two yellow goals on their robot, and the robot on top of the platform. 18 seconds. Good advice coming from the red team, telling their partner just, and I quote, "Don't do anything dumb." All right, looks like we're going to go autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. .536C, one ring in the bowl of one red goal. Looks like they're going for the other one here, too. They could be getting a win point. Very likely. Looks like they got it. The blue team also got a win point. I'm hearing win-win bonus, referring from red to blue. Driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. 536C, quick to act. I'm getting a quick watch out from their drive team. Much appreciated. 536C also going over to that blue team alliance platform, knocking it over, picking up the yellow that they just knocked off of the platform, raising it way up in the air, showing the blue team, hey, look at this. This is yours, and I took it. It is mine now. 9364C, putting another yellow goal on top of their unbalanced platform. Currently, 536C trying to make it just a little bit more unbalanced. Why not? 5062F. Maybe a little bit stuck. Maybe it's a strategic positioning. We never know. 1032B. Looks like they're going to attempt to get this blue goal here in the corner. While their partner in blue, that Tennessee team, dropping a yellow goal just short of that blue goal. Or I'm sorry, that blue platform. Little over 40 seconds here left in the match. As 536C, vigorous communication from 536C's drive team here. I'm hearing multiple things about which goal to get, where to put it, and they are right now. We could see some goals on platforms, some parks. I have a feeling the blue team is really, really looking for those goals on the platform. 536C already up there with a park. Unfortunately, that team from Tennessee is stuck on a ring. 14 seconds, lots of defense coming from this Red Alliance. 5062F playing pin down defense on 9364C.
Attention all teams, thank you for a great first day of competition. Matches are done for today. We're going to stop skills runs at this point as well. Tomorrow morning, we are going to start at 8 o'clock with skills matches on the competition fields. So we'll just have you queue at the queuing area, and we'll run through as many skills matches as we can. Then during the day, we'll have the opportunity to do more skills like we did today if you still have runs that you need to do. Please drive safe if you're driving back someplace for tonight. The building doors are going to open up for teams at 7:30 tomorrow morning. Thank you and have a great night. We'll see you for day 2.